To work on our type, first off, we had to find a font that was similar to the Starbucks logo. Now, you can actually find this in Adobe Fonts, but I'm using Freight Sans Pro Black. So we're going to be doing type on a path, but to find the path, we are going to be using the circles we had here initially. So I'm going to select the white stroke circle here, hold down my Shift key, and I'll select the other one. Now, I'm going to use this one tool that we're not using it a lot, but I did want to at least use it in this one because it's one of the easiest ways to get a perfect middle circle to what we already have here. So this is going to be our blend tool. And with those two selected, if I double click, instead of me saying smooth color here, I'm going to say specified steps. Set it to 1 step and click OK. And then I'll come over here to this first circle. I'm going to move up to where that first anchor is, click once, come down to the next circle, and I can see where that little square turns black. Click again. And now I have a circle that's right in between those two. Now with these selected, I do need to expand this. So we'll go to Object, Expand, and it's Object, Fill, and Stroke. We'll just simply click OK. All right. And I do need to ungroup this as well. So let's go to Object, Ungroup. Let's grab my selection tool, and I need to grab the center circle here. So I'm going to cut this, Command X, and that's Control X on PC. Let's go to our layers, and we'll make a new layer, and we'll call this type. And I'm making sure I have this layer selected. And what I want to use the shortcut key for paste in front. So do Command F, and that's Control F on PC. And we can tell it's on a different layer because it's now highlighted in that red. Next up, we do need to separate the circle, the top part from the bottom part. So come over here under the eraser tool and grab my scissors tool. And I want to click on the left side anchor and come over and click on the right side anchor. All right. Now let's actually start messing with our type. Go to your type tool and click and hold down. You should be able to find the type on a path. And what I want to do is click on the very top one here. And it's highlighted. That's cool. And what I'll type in is the name of our company. So our company is Moonducks. So hold on my Shift key. Let's get caps. M-O-O-N-D-U-C-K-S. Let's highlight all of those. And I want to make sure that the font, of course, is white. And we do need to come over here and increase the size of this a bit. So I'm going to keep going. And what I would like to do also, while that's highlighted, if I come up to the top to the character and paragraph, I can click on Center. And I need to make some adjustments here. So if I click on my selection tool, I'm going to zoom in here so I can see a little bit better. So I'll come to the center here, and I'm going to click and drag this little line. Wait till I see that little icon there. Click and move this over so it's right in the center. And to make sure it's actually sitting in the center, we almost have the right size here. But in order to figure that out, we're going to have to change some of our path options. So while this is selected, I can come up to Type, come down to Type on a Path, and Type on a Path Options. And we have a line path to baseline right now. I'm going to set this to center. And we'll click OK. And now, if I start increasing the size here, let's go ahead and pull the side down a little bit, all the way to the side. On that side, and this is the beginning and end starting point. So I'm just dragging this over to the other side. And now I can keep pushing the font until it fits just about perfectly. All right, so I ended up at about 92. So if I look at the way the original one is done, I can probably go a little bit less than that. All right, and we'll do the same for the bottom. We'll grab our type tool, click on the bottom path, and we'll type in Cocoa. Let's highlight that and make sure we set the color to white. And again, we'll come here and get our little sliders so we can kind of move those where they need to be. The beginning there, and the end is there. And we'll go again to type, type on a path options. Set this to the center. All right, looks good. So both of those are at 88. I think I do want to space this one out a bit. So if I double click or triple click and highlight all my text, I can hold down my Option or Alt key and use my arrows to kind of space that out a bit. And I'll do the same for the top. And there we have our type set up. So by using the initial circles, we were able to create a little circle for our type. We divided that using our scissors tool. And last but not least, we were able to come in and use our type on a path options to make sure that everything was set centered. Now, if I did need to make one last tweak, the one thing I did forget is actually our Cocoa is actually upside down here. So we do need to change something. So I'm going to select this here, go back to type, type on a path, type options. And if I click on flip, we have that set correctly. And there we have our type for our Moon Ducks Cocoa.